A first down throw coming for Dalton. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. An aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. On first, they go right back to Howard. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
Don't let me deter you. Run with it.
Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Howard. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. Wentz on the give to Sanders.
I told you something, man.
Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's...
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Elliott good with the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Come here, man.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
We call it snatch. Jimmy Crack Horn.
Eluding the tackle. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Get that shit. Didn't I tell you the last time I seen that?
Hoping for the interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
A little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the
really?
That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
From the 24, Dalton. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Good play,
A.J. Green, 76 yards, as his guys are on the board here this first quarter. Bullet good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Come on, man. Turn the dude around.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
He's sneaky, guy. Watch out for 86. Here we go, G. Get off the field.
Phil.
And this one's incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go wrong.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Trace on travel. Sunday.
Watch out. Check three.
Here we go on fourth down with Wentz. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Let's get this.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Andy Dalton got his man. It's Eifert. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. These two teams all tied after one. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Another try for Mixon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That second down play nets a -4. Dalton on third and goal. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Throwing, Dalton. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City.
You know what it is? Show!
Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco.
The big fella.
How they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11
I say composure, man, for a 99-yard ball.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's
Yeah, Metcalf for 99 yards.
Reception good for 7. It's third down. They'll try to run for it with Howard. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Howard with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Down he blows.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in position to score points. An absolute dream return.
So from the 36 now,
Trash.
1st and 10. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Dalton. His throw incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing.
Right here.
The converse has been true in this game.
Wow, hit him.
They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but and he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, 30 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Out.
Now on 2nd and 13. Wentz.
See? And then I tell you, pick your mouthpiece up.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd
And your
down.
cleats, matter of fact. They all rolling down the field.
It shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are
At the 45.
playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And that's complete to Sanders. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen.
Check 99. Check 99.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Here's a run with Mixon. A solid pickup with 13 sets him up 1st and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down.
Can I tell you? Pick your damn cleats up again, my boy.
On 2nd and goal. Dalton grades open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A.J. Green. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Finding some room at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Working from the gun. Wentz. This is caught by Jackson. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Damn it.
Shotgun now for Wentz. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? Going deep downfield. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
No, it's me. It's you, Lusky. I call show. Hello.
Here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one. Throwing on second down. Wentz steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Carl Lawson picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And that's the second sack of the game. But this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
From the gun on third down, Wentz. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Carlos Dunlap able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Here's Cameron Johnston now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Now here's Ross. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
We're good.
Dalton, 1st and 10. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Dalton. Open man is Ross, complete. Past the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. John Ross, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and very short, Wentz. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
On 2nd down now. It's Scott, and this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Now Wentz on 3rd down. This is caught, and they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I ain't got them little cats in there, man.
Tighten up. Check 3. Check. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Hey, Lou.
Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try again with Howard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll try to run with Sanders. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Wentz to throw for it on 4. Got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Lucky with that one.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles get a score closer. Elliott good with a PAT.
You got to be kidding.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. On third down, Mixon, and he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Bengals going for it. Here's Dalton. Shakes off the sand.
Oh, man, I didn't know it was that. I quit on the shit because I thought he was set.
It winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. From the gun, it's Wentz. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 42. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. 20, 10, and he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Oh, passing it. Dalton. Got a man open. It's Ross. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Again, it's Mixon. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So now Dalton. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. picked off by Avonte Maddox. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. They'll try and run it here. They showed off a nice juke of the defender, but the next wave there to bring him down. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. He'll look to throw. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Andy Dalton now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10. It's do or die for Dalton. Under heavy pressure and down goes Dalton.
Good game, Texas.
Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the 4th quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the 4th quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Wow. That's bad.
Right. Damn. That's a damn name of the game. The fuck?
Better.
Don't come out of there.
Damn, wow. That's crazy. You want to run that back, Texas? Texas. All good said that to Texas.
I hopped on this Call of Duty, all good.
Oh man, I ain't like the way that game ended. Yeah, my daughter loves playing Call of Duty.
family, doing things you family Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, family too. My baby's basically family. She's like a sister to me. Well, we have a picture together, and they're on my back. We got Layla on my back, not our Layla, her Layla, like my Layla. So I have a picture of her Layla on my back, and my hair is just crazy. Because my hair, it was still straightened, and then it started raining that day. So it was so humid, it just like kind of straightened, but not straightened, but not curly.
So wavy.
No. Horrible. It's like a mix of your hair plus Casey's hair plus my hair. It was so weird looking. I had straight hair, but then it would go like, and then it was like frizzy. It was super cool. What do you got to do now? What do you got to do now?
I don't know.
Can I have a dinner?
What?
Can I have a dinner?
No. Boo. Boo.
Do what? I would do a dad.